Hello everybody and welcome to this stream of Fera, the Sundered Tribes by us, Massive Damage. We hope that you enjoy what you're about to see in this. This demo is available on Steam right now. You can download it as part of Steam Next Fest. And please do wishlist the game as well, especially if you enjoy it. We would love that. I am joined today by two lovely gentlemen from our company. Would you guys care to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Garry. I'm a co-founder and co-CEO and game director for Fera.
Hey, I'm Bryan. I'm the art director at Massive Damage on Fera, and in charge of art direction and other things.
Fantastic. And Bryan is going to be playing through this game, which is the footage that you're watching right now. I am here just to sort of ask questions and be an audience member, and basically we'll talk you through what's going on, and you'll get to see a bit of the game and hear a bit about the world and what we've got planned and all that sort of stuff. But for now, I'll hand it over to Bryan and Garry to get us started.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so Bryan's just walking through the beginning parts of the demo now. This demo is limited. It's in terms of single player. It's time limited to 3 in-game days, and there's no save progression. But it's just meant to give you a taste.
Yeah,
quite
exactly.
proud of this. Roughly how long is one of those in-game days? So how long are we looking in real time?
So you wake up at 6 a.m. and then you have to have dinner at around 8 p.m. and then you and the villagers go to bed at around 10, and I think each game minute is about 2 seconds of real time currently. I don't know what the math on that is. I'm too tired right now. But
yeah, this is we literally just fired this thing out there, folks. So this is brand new to the presses, and we've all just got through getting this thing ready. So bear with us.
Yeah.
You should dismiss that little tutorial window, Bryan.
Oh yeah, I will in a second. There we go.
So he just planned the food for his tribe. And he went out and grabbed some berries, came back.
Yeah.
Planned the meal plan for them. So every day you have to plan meals for your tribe people. You got to take care of them.
Yes, you do. And we have flying and grapple tethering mechanics, and you can use those to traverse the world. A big thing with our game is you have to alternate between grappling and gliding. So the more you alternate between the two, the more aerial you'll get to maintain.
Yeah, I think I'm actually quite impressed with how we did our world. It's very open and vertical and like vast skies that you can fly through. And we really wanted to, I guess, stand apart in terms of our traversal mechanics, like really allow you to have this kind of freedom that isn't really seen in a lot of open world games in terms of complete verticality. Like you see these, Bryan's quite high up on this spire.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just over collecting vines in case I need them to build something else later.
And one thing for those folks who are watching, we're talking about both gliding and grappling. You can see on screen that green meter that's dropping and filling back up is your stamina, which goes down as you fly and as you run. And then the 3 little blue circles that were next to it is the number of times that you are able to tether before you have to stop and rest and let that regenerate for a moment. And those can be increased.
Yeah, and we alternate seeing tether and grapple because it used to be called grapple, but now we try to change it to a magical thing called tethering. But those 3 dots only appear when you can activate it. So right now you can't see them, but when
Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Well, I didn't expect to move that far that quickly, but
physics problems.
Yes.
In case it wasn't clear, this is in very early development. We're still got a lot of stuff we're working out, and a few things, of course. You get a demo ready, you push it out, and then all of a sudden the bugs that went in at the last 2 seconds pop up.
Yes.
So we're working on all of this stuff.
Yeah. Hey, well, the next thing was to go back to the base through the portal anyways, so it worked out well in that context. But so snap. So I'm building huts, for my village.
He's building little yurts for his villagers because they need to sleep somewhere. So like big part of this game is actually taking care of your tribe. You're a leader, and it's not just hunting monsters. There are villages that will help you. They'll help you build things, but in turn you have to help them as well.
Yes. So you need to build them places, and then you got to set your own place for a bed. I'm going to sleep out in the open because I don't want to spend the time building a new base for a new building for myself. And now I have upgraded my tribe, and these are the new buildings that I have access to. So I can build lumber mill, weaponsmith, armor, wood storage, so on and so forth. The next quest it's going to take me on is to hunt a Narceros. So I'm going to go do that right now.
You'll see these jellyfish sort of flying through the air. These are docile creatures that are inhabitants of the world.
Yes.
They don't even attack you if you swing off them, which is a perfectly valid thing to do.
Oh, just missed. Oh. I'm riding his nose! Not my intent.
There's definitely some fun to be had with being able to cling onto and run on the backs of these guys.
Yes. This is more like an entry level, like, small bad guy in the world. Yeah, I got launched. Might as well pick up the Skyvine when I'm up there, right?
Efficiency.
Yes. Oh, there's a good hit.
Yeah, this is meant to be a training buddy. So Bryan just broke one of his weak points, and so kind of put him in a stun, and then he can kind of take advantage of that.
Yes, and now you can see there's different icons all over the beast. So I need my axe to break off the components on the head. Well, 1 second. There we go. I need to switch to a hammer right here to
we will have a easier weapon switching UI in the final game.
Yeah, and probably hot swapping, being able to set one of each to like hotkeys for quick access. Yeah. And then when I have these assets ready to be grabbed, I can call my portal, and these people were going to pop out and grab these things and bring them back to the base. And I can also build, in the meantime, a beast harvesting station like this. And now we can get the extra resources from him. So we can get our villagers, we can queue them up to do specific tasks here. So now they're going to come and deal with the individual tasks, and I can assist them if I want to speed up the process on it. So as soon as someone shows up here, I'll be able to hold X to assist them in their task. There we go. So I'm assisting, and that will speed up the rate at which this operation happens.
Sometimes it takes a little bit to start.
Start queuing, yeah. So apparently, yes, I now help them do that. And now let's get him onto the stomach as well. And that will open up the next quest. Then I can just leave him to get the rest of the things. All right.
Now we're going to encounter our first big monster.
Yes.
And Bryan should probably not engage, but
we'll take a look. We'll dodge some. Bad guy in front of me.
That was not it. The little pink guy was not.
We got
the this is the big guy.
Yeah, we got the big thunder maw here. I'm gonna avoid these attacks, and I'm gonna try to make my way down here to get the item that I need. There we go. Now all I need to do is get far enough away from him that I can portal out, because I am not ready to fight this guy. Yeah.
So we've seen a small amount of combat. There's more to come, but we've also seen the village. What's sort of the balance going to be in this between those two features once the game is sort of ready for release?
I think we definitely want to go have a fairly equal balance between the two, but at the same time, if you kind of want to focus more on combat, there's a lot of automated village kind of management stuff that you don't have to worry about. But if you're the other way and you actually don't want to, you want to focus more on the village and less on combat, upgrading your village, your villagers, and capabilities will allow you to kind of progress without having, awesome skills in terms of combat. You can actually just level up your villagers and they'll help you in combat. Your gear will help you progress further. So it's kind of leaving it open to the player and how they want to play the game and how they want to progress.
Yeah. So you can see here I'm building different stations so that I can do different things. So I'm building armors. I built my giant stew pot, very critical to have a village-sized stew that you can make.
And what Bryan hasn't shown you, there's walls and floors and roof components that you can build custom buildings.
Yes.
It's not. Yeah, so it's up to you how creative you want to be. You can decorate them with monster skulls, multi-storied buildings.
Yeah, so you could build platforms, and you can get them to stick together, and then that didn't quite.
Press the right stick to toggle snapping.
Okay.
The thumbstick.
I did.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay. Snapping. Okay. And now we can, if you also want, you can raise them up, raise them down, lower them down. We can build stairs, whatever we want to build this village the way that we want. Sure, we need stairs there for some reason. Okay, so we got those things.
If you've seen some of our early trailers, there's some, you can sort of see some of the scale that you can build towards.
Yeah, and for the final game, we'll definitely have requirements that like certain stations have to be under roofed, or certain things have to be close to heat sources. So there's a little bit of thinking in how you want to build these things.
This here, you'll see this one needs to be built close to the armorer, so I can't build it until I'm within range of the armory.
That's a tannery that will allow you to create animal-based armor.
Yes,
I believe, for weapons.
Exactly. And let's drop this down here, and I'm just building everything. Oh my goodness, it's so big. Okay.
Oh yeah, the furnace is a large building.
We'll get
but very cool.
We'll get some.
Very cool looking.
Yeah, get a big furnace there going. Got our pot going. We can use these to get better quality foods for our villagers. So we can get some stew and some soup going. Or you can prepare some berry salad on this table. Here we can craft some better armor. So let's get some armor on the go. And it's this one for the primal weapon, right?
Yep.
Okay, so we don't have a spear. I do not have enough Nosferos bones for that. So we'll get a spear going over there. And we'll get those on the move. All right. So we have half a day left.
Yeah.
Got to make good use of it.
And your villagers will be the one building these things for you, so you definitely want to kind of level them up. They'll have different skills that you have to take care of, and as they get more skilled in a certain craft, they'll be faster and better.
And are they going to be coming down to help you in combat as well, or are they just there for resource gathering?
They will, but not in the demo. But they will eventually, and you'll have to train them. So you have to build the right building. You have to assign certain villagers to a task, and that will train them in that ability, and then they'll be able to come down with maybe sticks and stones, maybe spears. They'll definitely help you. No. And that's what I mean about either focusing on combat or focusing on the villagers. Up to you. You can actually build up your village so that they'll help you greatly in combat, so you don't have to be, as skilled as somebody who devotes all their time to just hunting.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. All right.
So this is an example of a health shrine. That'll actually increase your maximum health. There's shrines around the world for health, for stamina, and for tether energy.
Yes.
Yep.
But you got to find them. That one's a gimme.
Yeah.
That one's a nice obvious gimme. The other ones are better hidden.
I know where one of those is. Something got damaged. What was that? Okay. Let's see. I need to kill another Nosferos. There's a Groktuks over here. So what do we want to do next on our to-do list here? We have a bunch of quests. Haven't really looked at the quest chart. I've just been kind of operating it. So we can either learn more about the Hytoxu, or we can start doing some crafting stuff, or we can continue to do more of the village.
Go to the
quests.
Hytoxu.
Let's do the Hytoxu. So first, let's go do that.
But dismiss that window again.
Oh, what's that? Oh, sorry. Yes.
There you go.
I just keep
We've
operating.
all gotten very used to just playing this to find the things we need to do, so pardon us if we don't get rid of that window every time.
Yeah.
So talking about learning about the Hytoxu, which is the quest that we got here. Track and learn about a Hytoxu. You have to find some evidence of one of these creatures. Are we going to have a sort of encyclopedia of the world with monster information and things like that?
Absolutely. We definitely want to have a monsterpedia that will basically unlock, as you encounter the monsters more often and learn about them, you unlock things and information like weak points and what rewards you get from harvesting them and encountering them. And that will grow it's kind of a hunter's journal. You'll kind of grow as you kind of progress through the game. And in terms of tracking and learning about the Hytoxu, there's only one way to kind of do that in a demo. You're getting kicked.
I got kicked.
But definitely in the final game, we want you to be able to kind of hunt in the way you would for real hunting monsters. Their footprints, their like feathers or claws, things that you find around the world, to kind of find out where they are inhabiting, and they'll be roaming around in the world.
I died. That charge is a bit long.
Bryan is in the process of proving that you don't want to get too cocky fighting even the base monsters in this game.
Yes, exactly.
Even the little guys, the little
Is your spear ready?
I was checking.
Oh yeah, good
it's
question.
Good to get. So this is the primal armor is almost done, so I might as well get that and get my armor increase so I don't die as easily, and then get the weapon as well. Those two things will help me in my questing.
Definitely. Yeah, even the little three-legged guys that were running around earlier, if they gang up on you, you've got a tough fight in your hands.
Yeah. Where is it? Okay.
So what was, while Bryan's collecting this stuff, Garry, what was the sort of inspiration for Fera?
Yeah, I guess a few years ago, we just had this kind of crazy idea. Like, we're all big fans of Monster Hunter, and I think back in, I guess it was 2020, 2021, during the pandemic, there was that kind of rush for cozy games, and we all played Animal Crossing when the times were dark. We needed a pick-me-up, and we just thought, hey, what if we kind of had a Monster Hunter meets Animal Crossing game? And that's kind of what led us down this path to the idea that you are not just a hunter, but you're a leader, right? You have to take care of your tribe. You have to. They have a personality. They have their own abilities, and that's kind of where the colony sim part of Fera comes through.
Right.
All right. So we should be able to equip our new primal set stuff. I didn't get time to get the pants done, but I have the top and the bottom. And
that's very pandemic-like. Who needs pants in a pandemic?
Yes, exactly. So build here. What do we got? We want to... Sorry, the stations.
Extractor.
There we go, the stations. It's this is right.
So
Okay.
Bryan's found some Hytoxu droppings.
Yes.
And you need to learn about them, so we gotta... Oh, you missed. So
There we
drop
go.
it into there. And then, luckily, he doesn't have to do it himself.
Yes. I am
I mean, he
giving
did just
someone
pick it
poop
up.
problems currently. So someone will come through.
Who's gonna come?
And then
Who's
it's,
gonna come through?
I don't know. Let's find out who
Some
got
poor
who got the
unlucky
unlucky
sap.
task.
Etroc.
Oh. You'll also notice Bryan was collecting a little bit of bind sap. It is these sort of pods that are around these trees. One thing I'd like to throw in is we're making an effort to make the world feel really legitimate. So bind sap is only really found around those trees because that's where it grows. You don't just scatter it all over the world, things like that.
Yeah.
So we're trying to make this feel truly sort of lived in, and I'm going to say realistic in quote marks, because if there's a giant monster outside your door, something's gone wrong.
You're cheating ahead, Bryan.
Oh, sorry. It's
You
just
said,
taking a while to
"Wait
process.
for
It didn't let me help him, so
No?
I didn't know. So I couldn't do anything. So I was just going off to the next place. Anyways, maybe I can kill a rhinoceros while I'm waiting for the poop to be extracted.
There you go.
How many different monsters are we sort of looking at for the early access?
I think for early access, we're going to aim for about 5 main archetypes. And they will have these kind of variants based on age. So you'll see youths and adults, and then you'll see ancients and elders. And they'll all have different power sets. They'll all look different. They'll have different, drops that will allow you to craft different weapons and armor. That's kind of what we're aiming for. And then after early access, and during early access and for launch, we'll have many, many more.
Awesome.
But yeah.
All right.
One thing, just while Bryan's fighting this rhinoceros,
Show
one
them,
quick thing is just social media for us, by the way. For those of you who are not following us already, you can find us all over the place. I'll put this again at the end of the video, but you'll find us at Massive Damage Games on Instagram and YouTube. We're at Massive Damage on TikTok, Massive_Damage on X or Twitter, at Massive Damage Inc. on Twitch. So all over the place, you can find us anywhere you would like. And our website is massdmg.com.
Dodge roll.
They surprise you sometimes.
Yeah, they do. I gotta get a couple more big. There we go.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
There we go. Let's build another portal. Now I can get these parts, whatever these are. This back section. So the belly. There we go. And let's switch to the axe. Oh, that's the hammer side. Okay. There we go.
So one thing that is coming with this, of course, is multiplayer. When's that going to be available?
On early access launch, we'll have that. We have it for 4 players. We're hoping to try to up it. I don't know what number that could be. I'm not going to make any promises right now, but we're looking at seeing possible ways to support more than 4 at the same time in one world.
Yeah. All right.
And trust us when we say that sailing along with 3 of your friends flying beside and tethering around beside you is so much fun.
Yeah.
So we're still on the first day here. And we're going to look for this high toxu. Are my pants ready? Did they finish my pants? They did. I have pants now. Lovely.
There you go.
Out in the wide, wild world. Are my pants ready? Important questions.
I feel much
Do you
more
know where your
civilized
towel
now
is?
with pants on. Got those.
So that's worth noting. You do not have to go back to the island to collect something that has been crafted for you.
Okay. Just gonna clear the path so that I can deal with. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so we have this here.
So in this demo, you're lucky to have just happened upon a Hytoxu corpse that you can harvest right away. This is kind of basically meant to teach the beginner players kind of how to harvest and get the most out of the beast corpses.
All right.
So Hytoxu is a bit of a tough monster to fight.
Yes. Which are the parts that I'm supposed to break off here? Should I break off?
Doesn't
the E?
matter.
Okay, just go nuts.
Yeah.
Will do.
But it has to be with the hammer. So there's obviously the Hytoxu is bigger, so it has lots more you can carve off.
Almost got this ear done.
Very much going to the idea that...
Oh, someone's attacking me.
Oh. Yeah, we want to... This is we're sort of going for a sustainable world. Everything is used.
There we go.
Yep.
You take one of these things down, you don't just, take its teeth or something and that's it.
Okay. Break that. There we go. Okay, and then on this side, switch to the hammer. Sorry, the axe. Break these components off there, and what else do we got? On this side, you got another axe spot right here, and there's a couple spear spots over there.
So each one of these components actually drops different parts. So like the spine, if Bryan were to climb up, and you'd see that these kind of frill parts would drop different components than say if you were to hack away at the belly. Mm-hmm. And the idea is that there's a decay meter that you'll see at top of, kind of over the body that right there. This is carcass carvable, and as you kind of carve away more parts, that meter kind of goes up and up. And so you have to actually choose which parts do you want to cut off based on, carve based on which resources you want, because you can't have everything. You'll have to make kind of decisions and choices.
Yeah. Did I get the selected components? Do we have a spine? Do we have that? I didn't have the cleaver saw, so will I be able to get a spine?
You should be able to, yes. Use the axe on something, I think.
I think I cleared all the X spot. Maybe not this one.
Oh, tail. There's a tail there.
Let's try that one then. There
And
we
we're
go.
cutting all these parts off. What are they going to be used for?
Weapons and gear. You can craft, take their parts, craft Hytoxu weapons, Hytoxu armor. You can even take the skull and create an ornamental piece on top of your house to kind of give your village a morale boost.
Alright. I put the spine in the portal. Is that going to work, or did I break it by doing that?
It should work. But try harvesting now. You could probably build a harvesting station and get spine out of something.
Okay. I have the harvesting station going on here. But will that work with the next quest that comes? That has...
Yep.
Okay.
Should be.
I'll help them out. Hold to assist.
So we've obviously One of the things we're showing off as Bryan's been sailing around this world is quite how big this area is. Are we going to be learning about it, about this world, about these ancient buildings that are in ruins about the place?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to try to pepper the place with, a lot of storytelling visually. You'll kind of explore these kind of ruins and find out what happened to this world. Why is it the way it is? Where do these monsters come from? It'll slowly be revealed, though. You have to kind of play through the game. We plan. This is kind of biome 1. We do plan to have 3 biomes for the full game. Early access launch will just launch with 1 biome to start, but there'll be definitely more to come.
So, Garry, I don't think I can build somewhere that gets the stomach.
You don't have enough resources anyways.
Yeah, but I'm also just seeing... I guess it's the resources. So we need the trees cut and stuff. Maybe if I cut a tree around here. What did I need?
Wood and stone.
Wood and stone. Okay. Well, wood's easy. Although I'm running out of time. I got an hour until the feast. Oh, they attacking my villagers?
So yeah, as you harvest these corpses, they'll be attracting enemies, and we call these guys gooplins, so we don't have a better name for them yet.
What's wrong with gooplins?
They'll be attracted, and they'll be attacking your villagers. Your villagers can be hurt. They'll sustain injuries where they can't recover for a couple of days or a day. You have to take care of them and protect them.
Yeah. All right. Is there a rock somewhere nearby? There is. Maybe I can get this done before the day ends.
There's always a resource pretty close to where you are. There are, as I was saying earlier, there are resources only in specific areas, but the really common ones are sort of all over the place, really.
Okay, so if we
get blasted by
make a portal, get those ones in there, then maybe I'll have enough resources to build it. So getting more resources.
You just got a spine. I just saw.
Yeah, I got one before. So now it's asking me to build. Where is it? Build.
Oh, your feast is starting.
Oh,
so at the set time of day, your village has a feast. It's usually at 2000 hours every day. You can either choose to join them, or you can skip it, and they'll just eat on their own. They'll take whatever food you have planned, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But if you do join them, you'll get a happiness buff. They'll get a happiness buff, and you'll kind of participate in this communal activity. And Bryan's gonna miss it. 8.
No, I'm getting there.
7.
I'm getting there.
I don't know.
I'm
You
getting
gotta
there.
fly down.
I'm getting there. What?
Oh no!
What?
Oh.
Too late.
Oh my goodness.
Feast is underway.
They should have a separate animation when you're late for the feast, where everyone's like upset with you.
I think we do have plans to tweak this a bit so that you can join the feast late. The feast will be a window that you can come in.
Yes.
Instead of this kind of set time.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll see if we get to another one of those, but there's a cute little cutscene where everyone's sitting and eating around the
Oh
fire.
yeah, there's another day, so we'll make sure to get one
Yeah.
of those in before this day ends. Okay, so we need some ore stuff.
Slid off the side.
Quite dramatic, Bryan.
Yes, I'm doing my best. We got to get to this core ore chunk here. We can build a portal, and now we want to build a ore chopper, which is in this menu right here. This one. Did I mention this one? No, which one is it?
One.
This one.
At the end.
This one.
Gathering, yeah.
There we go, ore chopper. Okay, so we have our ore chopper, and now we can put this chunk in the chopper, and then... Oh, did that work? I think so. And now we just set the task, and then someone will come and chop ore. And that will resolve that one. In the meantime, let's check our quest list and see what we have. So, we finished up to there from the Hytoxu. So, we can
You
go...
could probably make some weapons, some Hytoxu weapons.
Yeah.
If you craft.
Let's just go and finish, because it felt pretty bad to get unfinished on that, and then we'll go craft some weapons from the Hytoxu. Because all we need is the stomach, and I set up the station for it. I just need someone to do the work.
So Garry, can you tell us a little bit more about this world? Like, what's going on? It's obviously very vibrant. It's very fantastical. What's the deal?
It's the world of Fera is a post-apocalyptic setting, so that means it's thousands of years beyond the apocalypse. And what the apocalypse is I can give you, I guess, a small spoiler. It's a magic apocalypse. There was an ancient society that used magic to its benefit and power, but then through all of its, I guess, abuse of this power, they kind of drew in these monsters, these beasts that were attracted to the magic. And that was kind of their undoing, and that's kind of what happened. And you are now trying to rebuild your society and your tribe through this in this time, and rediscovering some of this magic, but trying not to, go too far and abuse it.
There we go. So now we have gotten all of the parts necessary. We had to come back because it was the end of the day prior. And now we can go and hopefully build some awesome Hytoxu equipment. Let's see.
And that's worth noting. As long as you haven't destroyed a carcass through the amount of harvesting that you've done, it will stay there.
Yeah. All right. So we need to build probably a new anvil, right?
Yep. I think you have to upgrade your village.
Oh, I might have to do that. Do I have everything necessary to upgrade it? Let's find out. It's this one. I'm missing a roaster and an inventor, so let's build those real quick. There's an inventor.
And one thing we slightly glossed over, because I think we were talking about something else, but you'll notice a few minutes ago, Bryan actually brought a new villager back to the island.
Yes. So then I have more people to manage the...
the stations.
Manage the stations and be called to help with other tasks and other things. All right, so
I think that's my favorite building.
The roaster?
The giant shawarma.
Big giant monster shawarma.
I had fun drawing it. It was a funny idea that I had. And then I'm sure the modelers enjoyed taking that nonsense idea I had and turning it into something 3D.
It's circled around a studio that we definitely inspired by a bit of a Flintstone aesthetic.
Not fully, I wouldn't say that. That's where I'm in sharp disagreement. But giant shawarmas are cool. Okay, so now we should be able to build... did I upgrade yet? I upgraded, yes. So now we should have new buildings. So where is our resources? Okay, so now we have a Hytoxu anvil. So, we need wood. Tempered wood. How do you get tempered wood? And Skyweave.
This is the next level. You have to build the weaver. You have to build the wood temperer. You have to build.
Okay, so you got to talk me through this. So we need a lot
of. Go to there. Weaver. Those three things. Smelter.
Not enough resources. I need soft wood. Ooh, this wood. Okay.
You gotta build you haven't built a lumber mill yet at all, and put some.
Can you do that in the village? Or you have to do that down here.
There.
What can you go do that? This is it. Looks like
some trees. Build some lumber mills. And
this is a decent concentration of trees right here. All right.
You'll notice there's a note in the top right-hand corner that there are 24 quests available. So we always try and keep the player aware that there is stuff to do. Although I feel like there's always going to be stuff to do.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Bryan, while you're doing the more menial tasks, tell us a little bit about the inspiration for the art, because we have a very, very distinct world here.
I mean, visually, I was just trying to... I feel like more realistic games are getting kind of easier and easier, and probably in some ways less interesting. And also, we're a small team, so we want to work within a style that's fun for us to do, that we can kind of push our skill sets. And this is our first big 3D game too, so a lot to learn. And I personally wanted to work on something that was a little bit more obviously Mononoke and Studio Ghibli, like my whole motto when we were coming up with the idea for this game was kind of building Howl's Moving Castle while exploring Princess Mononoke. That was my personal motto for it. And I like that kind of concept where you are building a peaceful, interesting kind of world up there, and then down below it's treacherous and there's lots to watch out for. This guy's gonna shoot me in the back while I'm carrying this log. I could. Oh,
no, he's just stalking you.
He's going for the villager.
Oh no!
But I got for pet truck.
Can I finish my task? Can I finish it? Got it. We're all good.
So right now,
Oh my
this
goodness.
early, the villagers don't really react to these
there we go.
dudes coming up on them. But this is early days, right? They'll be much more reactive, and as Garry said, they'll be injurable once we get to 4 games. So you'll actually have to watch what they're doing and watch their surroundings much more carefully.
Okay, so we got the big logs here. So these big logs you can't carry through the portal. You have to build a station, and then you can continue to supply them with it. Usually you can see them, but I guess I put it in a hill, so it's a bit harder to. But anyways, as you stack logs in there, they'll get more and more of them, and more wood will be cut. So I think, what else did we need? Did we need anything else before we could build the stations that we were looking for?
Not for the first one.
Okay, so let's go back and try building some of those.
And a fair question, Bryan mentions this is the first time we've gone 3D. Garry, what else are we known for?
That's a good question, David.
Look at the artwork behind Garry for a start.
Yes.
If it's in shot, I don't know how I'm going to shrink these down yet. But
Yeah, I think our
what
first,
are our
our
other
first
games?
our first PC game was Halcyon 6, which is a kind of a light 4X strategy 2D pixel art game with turn-based combat. And then their next game after that was Star Renegades, which was a roguelike JRPG with also turn-based combat, also pixel art, but kind of 2D, 3D hybrid. And then we decided to pivot a bit and kind of, I guess, test our abilities. And so we went from turn-based single-player 2D pixel art games to full 3D real-time multiplayer action RPGs. I said, why not? Let's just give it a try. And so this is kind of the fruits of our labors. And I think we did pretty good.
Not bad for a first try, for sure.
Yes. You gonna try to take on the Groktuk?
No. I mean, I could if you wanted to. I only have one primal weapon. There's always a chance. I was just going to. I didn't have enough of Terra Stones to build anything, so I was going to get some Terra Stone operations on. Ore chopper. There we go. And I know there's a bunch of ore chunks right under here, so if we can get some of these going on. Now
you got 4 out of that one. That's good.
Yeah, I'll build another portal. Oh, it took something it wasn't supposed to take.
Huh.
So, alright. It's fine. Okay. So let's just keep doing that. What are these? Are those more chunks?
Yeah.
Well, that one really shattered.
Yeah. Okay. So we got some of that. We'll get those rocks chunks. Do you want me to take on the Groktuks? I can probably switch to my primal spear and then have a pass at it and see how it goes. Alright. Let's see.
So we have the 4 different weapon types. We have the axe, the hammer, the cleaver saw, and the spear. And then multiple tiers and levels of each. So definitely some variety available to the combat.
Oh no. Too straight.
You'll see here that the Groktuks is one of the bigger monsters and not just the small little beasties, and so they have these kind of elemental bullet hell attacks that you have to use your kind of agility to dodge, your flying, grappling. You have to use pretty much every trick in your book.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't seem to get enough air to get to gliding, which is what I was hoping to do. Even this. Okay, let's find a negative space here. Okay, can I stick to him? Where's that? I can stab it.
And there's shaking him off.
Yeah. Oh, he flattened me.
Oh.
They're not necessarily the quickest moving, but they hit hard.
I think he smoked a boar. Poor boar. Poor boar that was wandering by.
Yeah, the fauna of this world is not safe.
Wow, when I was drawing the sketches for the fauna, I was trying to think of what they would have evolved to try to avoid being killed by these things.
I think you need better gear, Bryan. And this Groktex was placed here mostly for the demo to kind of allow players to kind of experience a high-level fight. But there is a different part of the map where they behave a little bit differently.
I get sent off again. Hey, well, I've taken off 15th of his health. Not too shabby.
We'll wait till the afternoon, and then you can take him on in his home nest.
Yes. Let's see if we can build some of the Hytoxu equipment. That'll be a big help.
So that's a good point that you raised there, Garry. We have time-based behavior as well, right?
Oh,
yes, correct. So the monsters kind of will be roaming around the map. They'll have their own kind of areas of the world that they like to frequent at certain times. They may disappear. They may flee from your combat if you injure them. So we want the world to feel like a real, as much as we can, a simulated ecosystem. Yes.
I hit a bug.
Working, eh?
No, the bug was making it so that instead of teleporting back, it was pulling up a menu. Never seen that one before. Okay, let's see if I can build these things. So first I need to build where is it? Was it a tannery?
A weaver.
Weaver is here.
And a wood tempera and something else.
Okay.
You need to build a well beside the weaver.
I have a well.
Where's your well?
Where's my well? It's got to be close to this pot right here.
There you go. There you go.
There we go. So build that, and now what else can we build? We need
wood temper.
more terra stone again. Okay. Yeah, this is the part.
There's a ore mine by the Southern Highlands, the starter area. Just
right there, beyond. Yeah, those three right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa!
Nice.
It is fun just taking on a task from the sky, intending to. If we build an ore mine right in the middle of here, that should be a good place to kind of stack it all on. All right.
So one of the things, again, that's been teased in one of our little bits of trailer is monster raising. So tell us a little bit about that.
If you get far enough and are able to track a monster to its nest, you'll sometimes be able to find an egg. And there'll be a bit of an egg heist mission where you'll have to kind of outrun the monsters as they chase you, stealing their egg. But if you do manage to bring it back, then you'll be able to raise one of the monsters as your own, and they'll have different benefits, either help you around the base or even join you in combat. But they'll definitely be a cool part and a cool addition to your village.
Well, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, that'll be really cool. I'm actually really looking forward to that.
I think that is not... Sorry, go on.
No, I think that's stemmed a lot because we had these monsters, and we had, like I mentioned earlier, we had age variants for them. And once we started actually hurting the little ones, we were like, I'd rather actually raise it than hurt it. So
yeah,
we kind of reserved the baby models for just raising now.
And one thing that's just worth noting for anyone watching at the time of release, when Gary's saying if you get far enough, that is not in the demo. That's if you get far enough in the game.
Yes.
That's a system we're still working on.
Okay. Slam. Alright, so hopefully we are starting to get enough terra stone to do all of this. There we go. Okay.
How's it going?
How's it going? Let's see if I can get back to base. There we go. So.
And right now, one thing players may notice: there's not a crazy amount of villager dialogue. They mostly say just generic greetings and things like that. But Garuth, if you talk to Garuth, usually has something to say about whatever it is that you're doing at the time.
Alright, where is some of the stuff I wanted to craft, which was wood temperer?
I think so.
Alright.
Needs to be an oven first, though.
I have an oven. No, I don't.
Furnace.
Yeah, no, I do. I do. It's right here, isn't it? I thought I built an oven. And got wood burning. Alright, let's see. Build.
That's the furnace, I think.
Oh, so I need an oven. Just this one.
There you go.
Oh, no.
I gotta make some charcoal, which I can just make here.
Yep.
And then, can I assist with it? I can when someone comes.
Yep.
My entrance is by this bush.
I was going to say it's a good thing we don't have like a natural system for things to catch fire.
Oh, he's coming.
Blasted that bush into non-existence.
There we go. Oh, no.
No, he has to go. They actually walk to the stockpile. So basically, they go to this. So it actually matters in the later
how
builds.
proximal everything is.
Yeah, we're gonna allow you to build stockpiles around the base so that they'll go to the task, look at the task, and then they'll go to the stockpile to gather all the things they need, like your wood, and then they'll head back over to the station. So
Gotcha.
distance and planning of your city actually matter as well. So you can reduce walk times.
Got it. And I have done a terrible job planning this city currently. So this might take a while.
There he goes. Now he's starting.
Hopefully, oh, I guess it's here that I can assist. There we go. Hopefully,
Worth noting that there are more animations and things like that coming for villagers who are working on different tasks, rather than just anvil dude.
There we go. 1 charcoal.
Do you need 1 more? 6?
But what about the thing after that? Well, I need charcoal for that as well.
Oven. No, I think only the oven. This is because the oven will provide the heat for what you need.
All right. Oven. So there we go. And now, what are we building? We still wanted to build the
wood temperer.
Okay. The wood temperer. Oh.
There
we go. And now we have that. So that we can get tempered wood. And then this oven, this doesn't do anything. It's just so that we can
it's just
do
a heat
it.
source.
Got it. So we got this now. We'll be waiting on tempered wood before we can get
Hytoxu anvil.
The Hytoxu anvil. So
what else do you need for Hytoxu anvil?
what about the Hytoxu skinner? I need more tempered wood for that. What about Terra alloy or Terra alloy?
Yeah, you need one of the smelter.
A smelter. But in order to get that, I need more terrastone, more softwood, and more bind sap. Looks like I just need to explore down below. Is there a specific mission you want me to take on?
You can get some. Go to the Groktox one.
This one? All right. Okay.
So you see the Groktox has moved now.
Yes.
No longer below the island.
I'm just gonna take a wee break over here to make sure I have my gliding power to go the rest of the way.
Yeah, you notice if you glide through wide open spaces, you suddenly find yourself stranded and running for a minute.
All right.
One thing that's been commented on a bit already, the demo's been out for, 6 hours now at this point, but a few comments about the speed you're able to build up and the traversal being something that can be very rapid once you get yourself going.
All right, so now we are doing our old poopery. There we go.
That's what we should have called it.
Poopery?
The poopery.
There we go, and now I need a portal for that.
That's what chop some wood.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Switch to my hammer in the meantime and cut the wood. 1, 2. Get a get a simultaneously a lumber mill going on. Oh, don't have enough reason. I don't have enough wood for a lumber mill.
Well, you will soon. You will soon.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Nice. All right. Great. There we go. Oh, I feel bad. This is like an old oak. This is taking like 100 years to grow. Alright, now we're
And
gonna
5 seconds to destroy.
let's add that one to the pile.
Nothing lasts forever, Brian.
I know.
So one
actually,
thing that... Go on.
sorry. Yeah, one of the
No.
mechanics in the game is this kind of cyclic event, celestial event called it's a total eclipse. And it'll happen every few days. We haven't decided exactly right now, but in the demo it's every 3 days. The demo's only 3 days, so after the third day you'll have an eclipse. But after that eclipse, everything respawns. It's kind of part of the apocalypse. It was some cataclysmic event that made the world stuck in this loop, and it kind of the eclipse will symbolize that. And so everything that you've harvested, all that stuff that's gone, will come back. So it kind of helps you if you build up really good lumber mining stations around the world. Those can stay, and then when the eclipse comes back, so everything respawns, and you just kind of have everything ready for you again for the next cycle.
Will they be safe from the denizens of the world?
No, they can be broken and destroyed by them, so you do have to keep an eye on them and defend them.
That piece
And
of
the
wood
GTA.
wasn't the right one. They're going for a very specific log.
Easier to keep an eye on them once you have a better idea of the territories that are inhabited.
There.
So your poo is analyzed.
Yep.
Now you have the next step.
Yes.
Get
so,
a Grok-Tux plate.
Yes. So let's
So
go.
prepare yourself. And in this mission, if you do hurt the Grok-Tux enough, it will flee.
Well, let's go take a stab at it.
Choose a different weapon. I think your primitive axe is unupgraded.
Yeah, although I do find it's a little bit easier to take up more damage with an axe.
Yeah. Oh, the signature attack of the axe is very good, actually. You're right.
Oh no. Oh no. Live.
So one thing we haven't talked about actually are the different moves that are available to you in combat. Gary, do you want to touch on that?
Oh my goodness. I thought I was...
Yeah, each weapon right now... Oh, you're hurting. Each weapon has a signature move. You saw the dive bomb that Bryan had done with the spear.
Oh, yeah, I'll try to do another one. 1 second.
There it is.
Got one stab on. Okay.
Hanging on by a thread. Like there's like 1 pixel in your health
Oh, that's it. Yeah, I want to get a weapon that I'm going to be more comfortable with. Let's go and see what I can get.
Yeah, Bryan is a little underpowered to be taking that thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Pardon me.
Okay, what do we got?
Can you upgrade your axe? Your primitive axe?
Yeah, I can. I don't have. I
Or get a
didn't.
primal?
I didn't get a primal axe. I should. Or hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Primal axe, or yeah. The axe, I love that signature attack on the axe. That's
Yeah, I can get that going. I wanted to get the Hytoxu gear. That I was trying to skip most of the primal. Let's see what.
yeah. It takes a bit of resources to get that going.
Yeah, what am I missing
extremely
from
hard.
getting that?
You need to build Skyweave and
Terra alloy.
a smelter for Terra alloy.
Where's Skyweave?
Oh, you need to. I think you built a weaver somewhere, beside the well.
This one?
No, it's inventors. That will give you the jump shroom.
Beside the.
There's obviously a lot to this game.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm getting a village going. I almost need more villagers. I need like 3 more villagers at least. Okay,
Yes.
well, we have a primal hammer going on, so let's. Sorry, so we'll. Where is it? So the primal axe going on. So we'll, once the lath shows up, we'll give that a go.
So there are also other things to do besides, like obviously we're focusing on the quest tree here because it unlocks the most stuff to show you, but if you look in the right corners, there are races that you can do, there's those shrines that you can hunt down. We're trying to keep this a full world, for certain.
Yeah, I think I think we've crammed way more in the demo that you can possibly do on one single go. So
For sure.
feel free to boot it up again and try a different path. 'Cause
Yes.
there's definitely a lot in this demo.
More than you'd expect. I have only 30 minutes towards the feast, and I'm gonna finish this, and I think I will feast first before I take a stab at one or two of these beasts tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can try to hunt the frigilith in the morning.
Okay. Hytoxia or frigilith?
Frigilith.
Okay.
Frigilith is in its nest in the morning, and the Groctux is in its nest in the afternoon.
Alright, so we got our primal axe. There we go. And now let's have our feast. Oh, Garuth got in the way. There we go. Oh,
Well, that's what I was
I didn't even
commenting on
plan
earlier.
food today. I was going to leave everyone starving. But I did. I made a stone cold
Stone
soup.
cold soup.
Yeah, and I got some. Oh, we got some roasted meat.
A salad. Salad would be good too.
Yeah. I can give it a salad, berry salad. There we go. Look, they're all full.
That's a full balanced meal.
Yeah, I got that. Let's feast that, and let's host the feast.
So
Hey!
this will give you and the villagers buffs for the next day. That will give you extra stamina, extra health. Villagers will have extra stamina as well and happiness. So it's definitely a good idea to feast with your villagers on a daily basis.
There we go. Okay, so
That was
you want me
also
to
a
go
quest.
towards the frigilith?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just
Just
straight
by
up
the
attack
water.
it, or do you want me to take quests on the way?
Nope. Just go for it.
All right, let's do this.
Bright and early in the morning.
Bright and early. Let's go on a hunt.
Wake up and take on the biggest beastie in the game.
Yes. In the demo, yes.
In the demo.
Let's do it.
But then you can also show off the water temple area, which I think is especially beautiful.
All right, let's go take a look.
Agreed.
It's right over here. Oh, there's something secret there.
Yeah, there's a clue.
There we go.
It's an extra. Yeah, it's a 1 of 3 upgrade orbs for your tether. So if you get 2 more, you get 4 charges on your tether. There are 6 around the level. Tutorial window, Brian.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not even seeing it.
Look at this. Look at it. I love this area. It's like my favorite part of the map.
It's great.
Okay, we got some.
So even within the scope of a single biome, we've kind of got a lot of variety of terrain that you can go over.
Alright. Looks like he's going to be clear on this side. Oh!
Too soon! Too soon!
Took just a second longer than I thought. Okay.
So the frigilith, it might, depending on how you choose to attack, may be the most dangerous creature in the demo. I think some people think it's this, some people find it's the flyer. But this one definitely has the most health.
Yes.
Ah! Get out of here! Nice. Okay, these are going to chase me.
Careful. Dodge.
Alright, no, I got it. Oh no.
These things have some range on them too. Be running away and all of a sudden it's jumped and caught up with you.
Alright, I'm not doing too shabbily.
Yeah, pretty good. It's a tanky boy though.
Yeah. This guy's stunned. He doesn't even know what's going on. Get it. Yep. Oh my goodness.
It's worth noting once again, Brian's attacking this with fairly low level equipment.
Yes.
Unupgraded.
Yes. You may have noticed earlier when he was in the upgrade screen around the anvil, there was the opportunity to have a primal.
Wow. He got me.
Yeah.
Okay, we want to go see the flyer next? Oh no.
Yep.
Okay, let's go see the flyer. just take a look at the beasties that we have on offer here.
Yeah.
I think we're running out of time now.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting close to it. But yeah, there was a primal spear brackets fine available to be, and that was an upgrade. That allows you to take that primal spear and make it more powerful.
Yeah, typically by something like this, you'd want to be getting the Hytoxu armor set or something like a big beast armor set before you get ready for a monster like these.
Yeah, I think in the demo we wanted to kind of put in these big high-level monsters so you can kind of see what they're made of. But there's no way in the game you would be taking these on day 3.
No.
You'd have to build very fast and have... Oh my goodness. I can't get up. There we go. Okay.
When I was doing, I did some of the work on balancing the strength of the player attacks, and when I was and the armor, and when I was trying to defend against some of the attacks this thing throws out at you, if you just turn the wrong way, it gets you so many times with the same
that.
Like
Let's
that.
try again. Honestly, when I was doing the combat setup for it, I could beat it all the time, and then we keep changing variables and stuff, and now it's too hard.
But definitely higher level gear would help.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I
It's
can get
fun
into
to fight though.
Let's see if I can get into a better groove against it.
Try to land your signature attack so you're whirling death.
Yeah. Just gotta wait till after he finishes this attack. I hit him twice. Let's see if it was worth it.
And one thing I think we haven't talked about, and I realise I didn't write this down as a possible question, but the sound of music that we have going on here is something that always strikes me every time I play it.
Yeah, our composer Steve London's quite talented. We use him for all our games so far, for Hellsing 6, for Star Renegades. Fera, I love the tribal beats that he puts in for our trailers and everything.
Oh,
you got so close.
I
You got so close.
I gotta try again. Alright. Well, we've seen all the monsters. We've succeeded almost not at all. I feel like if I had better armor, I could have taken down that Frigilith. But that was my best run so far.
As we get for trying to speed run through the content.
Yeah.
with newbie gear.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's just take our time, pace ourselves, wait till the round is over. Oh, come on. Why isn't he getting rid of the... I feel like something's off, because it shouldn't be persisting that long. Well, we'll have to tune this for when it's the final game for sure. Oh, come on!
This guy, players will be glad to know, haunts the city but doesn't really go anywhere else.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is a race around the city though, and if he fires off the wrong attack at the wrong moment, that race gets real difficult.
Oh my goodness, I am not doing particularly well here.
I think that brings our
stream to a close.
Stream to an end.
Yes. Well, this was the world of Fera. Hopefully you enjoyed our brief tutorial, village building, monster hunting, and of course...
whale riding.
Whale riding. Oh no, I missed my chance! Anyways.
Yeah, I feel like it shows a lot of what's in the demo, and there's plenty more to discover. There's things we didn't even try and touch on here. So
100%.
dig into every hole, because there's bound to be something there.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you're looking for us, just a quick reminder, you'll find us on Instagram and YouTube at Massive Damage Games, on TikTok at Massive Damage, on X at Massive_Damage, on Twitch at Massive Damage Inc. Our website is massdmg.com. And that's us, and that's Fera the Sundered Tribes. Thank you both.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thanks for joining us.
All right, folks, and do please, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, go and wishlist the game. You can download the demo right now, give it a go. Again, it's very early days, but it gives you a really good idea of the concept and what we've got coming for this game. So hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again.